Warning. Warning.
This won't end well, podcast.
Welcome, episode 6, Story Time PT2. Let's get it.
Finally. We are back now.
This just took us so fucking long to get on here because...
To get to this far.
Yeah, we've just been... Just dumb shit.
Listen, man, like, we just laugh about the dumbest shit, man. It took, like, 40 minutes to even just do the fucking intro, bro. Like,
yeah.
I mean, forget the fact that fucking it takes 40 minutes damn near every fucking time we get on because Chunks likes to scream out fucking testing. You know, a million fucking... I'm like, how many times do you need to hear yourself?
Maybe I like to talk to myself, hey.
Yeah.
I think I do that while, you know, I shit and all, you know.
Listen, man. Where y'all want to start? Well, it's story time, so we can start anywhere, to be honest with you. It's all stories today, baby, so...
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Where you want to start?
Man. You got any stories?
So, yeah, let's talk about this one time when I was, in Wilmington.
We'll talk about when you were at band camp.
Yeah, that too. No, it was one time I used to do roofing, and I was the guy on the ground because I'm too fat to be up in the air. So,
Wah wah.
So turn around. We're just getting there, and it was if anybody knows, it was in Wilmington. It was like West 25th Street and the West Street. And it was a liquor store, and the owner had just came out and told all of us, was like, hey,
And
you know,
West Street.
Yeah, but the owner came out and told us that, like, you know, how bad it is around the area, and how the previous owner had just got shot and killed in the liquor store and shit.
Oh, yeah,
so
great.
we're on edge already as it is, because there's like 5-6 white dudes there trying to set up to do the roofing there. So we're getting everything off the truck and shit, and there's this dude. He had like an older truck, and it backfires when you start it up, and we didn't know that shit. So we're sitting there getting everything offloaded, and then next thing you know, we hear it sounded like a gunshot. Pow! We all hit the ground, bro. And we had like 20 people just looking at us like, yo, what the fuck are they doing? We on the ground screaming like, where the fuck that go from? It was crazy as hell, bro. The dude was in the truck and sitting there laughing at us, bro. It was like, I'm so sorry. It was just a backfire. We were on the ground.
What about
Speaking of hitting the ground, fucking. So we have some cousins that live down the beach, and every summer we would go down. Some of us would go down and stay the summer down there. Well, one night, me and my cousin was sitting out front. His brother was in the room. Remind you, it was a shed, so they kind of turned it into a room. So we're sitting there out front. Next thing you know, this Bronco drives by and backfires. Next thing you hear is, I'm like, yo, your brother just hit the fucking floor, bro. Like, he missed the bed. I'm telling you, he missed the bed. So we walk back there, like, yo, what the hell happened? He's like, man, I tried to jump on the bed. I missed the bed and hit the floor. I was like, yo, what the fuck? Oh, man.
Yeah, what about your dad? You want to tell some of the stories about your dad?
Oh yeah, you got to get into them stories, man. They're hilarious.
So there's one day I get a phone call from Jimmy, and he's like, yo, man, your dad came on my house last night. I'm like, for what? He's like, this motherfucker tried to sell me like 3 bags of shrimp. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
It was frozen shrimp, bro. It was like 11:30 at night, bro.
That's crazy.
So I immediately call my dad, and I fucking chew him the fuck out. I don't know what this dude be thinking sometimes.
What about the time he was doing the fake shots with the kids?
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, when we was outside, we was out front,
Yeah.
and so Sean would bring his dad over from time to time. Like, well, there for a while, you know, his dad was like clung to his hip.
Yeah, he was
And,
with me for a little bit.
So fucking they came over, and we're sitting in the house and shit like that. And then we go outside. Like, all of us go outside. I think it's like me, Sean, what's it like, my wife. Like, we all...
David was there.
No, I wasn't there that one. No.
Yeah, so we went outside, and then fucking, we go back inside the house, right? As soon as we walk in, we can see in the dining room, him and my kids are sitting at the table, and they have these little tiny ass cups, right? And he's like, "All right, guys, shots." All of them at the same time bang the table and just like dump their head back like they're taking shots, right? And I'm like, "Oh, wait the fuck on, man!" Like, fuck. Now they weren't drinking, you know, they ain't drinking us, so don't worry about it. You ain't gotta call fucking, you know, but they weren't actually drinking this shit. But that's just kind of the shit he would do. Him like. Sean was like, "Bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing in here, man?" Like, that whole shrimp shit, bro. Like, he used to tell me, like, "Yo," because I used to tell him, like, "Bro, your dad funny as hell."
Yeah, he really
You know
is.
what I mean? Like, he's funny as shit, bro. And he was like, "Yo, don't get too close to that motherfucker." Right? Like, and then all of a sudden, that's when he popped up at my house at like 11:30 at night with some other dude in the car. And like, "Yo, Jimmy, I got these bags of shrimp." And fucking, I'm like, "Yo, bro, I'm allergic to motherfucking shrimp, bro. Like, I can't eat that shit." You know what I'm saying? Try to sell me shrimp at like 11:30 at night, bro. I told Shawnee, bro, he snapped on this motherfucker, bro.
Damn.
And I used to feel bad for him too up until that point, because I'm like, you know, Sean would snap on him, you know, and I'd be like, "Damn, man, I think you're being a little too harsh." But then I knew, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way he was, bro, like.
Yeah, he did some shit. I'll tell you that.
What about the time when Domino's he picked up an
Oh, we had already got into that. But oh yeah, when he picked up the phone, it was like, oh yeah, same thing. Hung up the fucking phone. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, there's no way they're gonna bring this fucking pizza here.
yeah,
And 15 minutes later, they bring the fucking pizza here.
that's crazy. That's wild.
I'm like, there's no fucking way. But there was another time. So me and my one boy, we go up to the King of Prussia Mall, right?
Right.
So I had pizza from the night before. Figure I'd go up to the mall, eat something for lunch up there, come back, have some pizza for dinner. I come back, it's gone. I'm like, "Bro, what happened to the pizza?" He's like, "Oh, I ate it." I'm like, "You ate the whole fucking pizza?" Like, what the fuck? He's like, "Yeah, I ate the whole pizza." I'm like,
Damn.
"Oh my god, bro. There's no way you eat a whole fucking pizza."
Yeah, how do you sit there and eat the whole pizza though?
I don't know, man. I have no idea.
That's crazy.
So, before we get into another story, I want to go back to the people falling on the ground. we had so we were at McDonald's one time. It was me and a couple cousins of mine, and we were coming out, and there was a carload of girls pulling up. And my one cousin decided he was just going to take off running, try to show his speed. You know, that was a bad mistake. He ran off of a curb, lost his foot and fell on the ground, lost like $7 in change everywhere. Just got up and took the fuck off.
Yo, well, the thing is too, right? That McDonald's, bro, that's a massive step. Like, that curve shouldn't be that high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but like, that's like one of those things you wish you could have back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
like
I
a
remember,
video,
like-
at least a video of it or something like that.
Because I remember, like, as kids, right? Like, you know, as kids, when you try to impress like a girl, I remember we used to ride our bikes down the hill. Remember the hill in the manor?
Yeah, yeah.
We would ride our bikes down the hill, and then like the girls would be up they'd be up like on the second story, like in the building, but they had, remember
On
they
the
had
balcony.
the balcony, and then so they just be standing there, and we'd be riding our bikes down the hill, and see like who can,
Who can impress who?
yeah,
Well,
like
he would skid around.
yeah, who would make like the big skid marks and
Yeah.
shit, like,
Right.
you know, slamming on your brakes. It was a massive hill, bro. So you just
Right.
got all that momentum coming down, you know. And then we just kept doing that. And looking back at it now, bro, you're kind of just like, Yeah, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? What the hell are you doing, bro? Like,
But back to that whole falling on the ground and all.
Yeah.
There was this one time, me and my boy, we had went to this carnival, and his mom wasn't a big fan of his girlfriend at the time. So she was like, come to the carnival, I'll buy you all the drinks you want. I was like, shit, solid, I'm going. Like, you know what I mean? So we go, we drink them out of beer. We drink them out of the land sharks that they had. We drank like 14 a piece or some shit like that. So the carnival's closing, and they're giving out like free funnel cakes and shit like that. So my boy looks at me, was like, they was giving it to his mom's friend, was about to grab it, and he looked at me, was like, yo, I bet you won't go snatch that from her. So as like mid play, I went and grabbed the plate midair, bro. The dude looked like, what the hell's going on? I snatched it from her and the dude and like kept running with her or whatnot. And then I'm being fat, bro, and I'm eating it on the street on the way down, on the sidewalk or whatnot. And there was a step, and I misjudged the step. And bro, I fell smack first on the fucking concrete, bro. You know, the funnel cake went flying, my phone went flying. They had these people next to me, fucking, they were laughing, bro. They were rolling. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I can't even be mad at it. Like, I did this to myself. That was me trying to be fat, yeah. Like,
yo, how about when we used to fuck with our little cousin?
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Crazy.
Or like, you're talking like, see, here's the thing, like, you always got like that one person around you who was like super fucking clumsy.
Right.
Right. Like, I remember we used to play football in the street, remember? And, you know, our cousin would come down and he'd be like, hey, Jimmy, hey, Sean. And then, you know, as he would like run back to go home, he was never a head turner.
No.
Right? So a head turner is like, you know, self-explanatory, right? Like, he would run, but he would keep his head like pointing towards us. And I remember he fucking almost flipped over a car, bro. Because like, you know, you got to envision like a regular parking lot in a fucking apartment complex. You know, they got all the lines and shit. People are parking. Some people don't park properly, right? That ASN is sticking out.
Yeah, yep.
So you got to account for that shit when you're playing football. And he just fucking like almost flipped right over, bro. Like landed on top and rolled off. Like, and then he would like trip on like the smallest fucking curves and shit. So it was just natural. Like, yo, we got just fuck with him as much as you can.
He was just so clumsy. I mean, we like one time we went over. We stayed at his house. It was me and you.
Yeah.
We stayed at his house. We would go to the pool. And when coming back from the pool, we were walking up a hill and he'd just fall the fuck down and start crying. So naturally, we just started laughing our ass off. And then his mom would come running out of the house like, stop laughing at him. It's not funny. Like, fuck it is.
Yeah, like, it's funny, bro, because we used to fucking, his dad, bro, like, we'd catch him, like, remember the black box?
Yeah.
So every fucking channel for free, bro.
Yeah.
And
Spice
fucking
Channel.
Yeah, the Spice Channel was channel 99.
Yeah.
And we'd catch his dad, you know, laying in his underwear, tighty whities, bro, laying in front of the TV, you know, with the Spice Channel on and shit, right? And so what we would do is, like, when everybody go to sleep, you know, we'd all be out there. We'd turn on, me and Sean turn on the Spice Channel, right? And then we'd call her Annie and we'd be like, hurry, look, he's watching the Spice Channel, right? And she come out there fucking yell at him, snap on him. I'm like, man, you dirty man, why you turn the Spice Channel? I'm like, I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it. They turned it on. And she never believed him, bro. That was the worst part, too, yo. Like,
the funny thing is, we used to turn it on and throw the remote so he couldn't turn it before his mom got in there. So we'd throw the remote behind the fucking couch or something.
Yeah.
I mean, so he would never be able to, and then she would just come in and give him a wrath of fucking shit, bro.
that shit funny as hell, man.
Yo, remember staying over there? There was a bar across the street, and there were always fights at that fucking bar, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was funny.
I actually went to that bar.
Did you?
I actually went to that bar when I got a little bit older, but when I went into that bar, it's like real sketchy. I don't remember too much. All I remember is going in there, standing on top of the bar. I think I tried to play someone else's pool game, They flagged, like, bro, I got flagged in like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
God damn.
They flagged me. Like, they
Shit.
flagged me out of there. Because I went in there already drunk.
All right.
Like, the people I was with told me the next day, it was like, bro, you were taking people's shots and shit.
Oh,
like,
damn.
And, like, that bar, like, bro, you get shot, like, quick.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right, yeah.
it was like, bro, I don't even know how you can get shot. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? Like, I was like, bro. Like, because I was never a big bar dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I'm like, yo, the amount of money they charge you for a shot, bro, like, buy a fucking bottle, go home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do the whole bar scene. But, yeah, I got flagged quick, bro. Like,
Bro, there was this one time I was down in Rehoboth Beach staying at a Roadway Inn. Bro, I'm telling you, like, dirtiest fucking hotel.
Roadway Inn.
So,
that sounds
so the road.
That sounds like some trailer party shit, bro.
So it was like $50-some a night. So I stayed there
Is that
for
where you got pink eye?
yeah. So I stayed there for two nights or whatnot, and fucking the first night I had got a fifth of Bacardi Green Apple, and I drank that shit, and then there was a
That
bar
shit is
next to me.
pretty good,
That shit
yeah.
is pretty good, but there was a bar, so I was drunk as shit, and I was like, I'm gonna go over there because I ain't got no more alcohol. So I go over there, and I remember drinking like one beer over there, and I don't remember anything else, bro. I woke up like, I remember waking up like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Eye itching.
No, that I had to throw up, and fucking, I woke up and I started running towards the bathroom. And now, to get to the bathroom, you know, you always gotta, like, it's by the front door, and you make. So I went running towards the front door, and the bathroom was on the right hand side. So I get right by the bathroom door, and I start throwing up, and it hits the front door and splatters everywhere. It splatters everywhere, bro. So then I turn to go into the bathroom and throw up again, and it goes everywhere. I tried to aim for the tub, but I missed, and I got all over the sink, the toilet, bro.
Oh, no, they fucking hated you.
Well, shit, I got pink eye from them, so it was that same trip, so fuck them.
Bro, you got pink eye because you brought a chick back and she farted in your face.
Probably, because I don't remember what happened that night. I could have got touched, and I don't remember.
I don't know if you're bringing girls back in Rehoboth, though.
Yeah.
That's up in the air, 'cause it might be a chick with a dick or something. You know what I mean? Like chicks with dicks.
Yeah, it was a fucking she-man.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck it was. But, yo, we used to have fun down there, too, man. Like you said before, when we used to go down there, fucking, you know, when we were teenagers, work for the weekend, be down at the beach and shit.
Right.
Bro, we got mad stories about down there.
Yeah.
We used to fucking have mad fun down
Well,
there.
it's fucking story time, guys. Let's hear 'em.
Well, there's some stories I can't tell.
Some things,
There's some things I don't want my kids to hear.
yeah, some things are better left unsaid.
Yeah. Yeah, what about, oh, you know what? Let's get into my dad's shit real quick.
Oh man, your
So-
dad was fucking crazy.
Yeah, so
Like
fucking,
literally crazy.
So my dad, man, like, you know, I never really had like a close relationship with my dad growing up. It was crazy because my mom always, it didn't start out well neither because he was only, you know, giving us $7 a month. Yeah, that's what we used to
For
get, bro.
child
We would
support,
get
yeah.
fucking checks in our name, right? Like my name and, you know, two other brothers. And it would be $7 a month.
Right.
By the time we went down to that Johnny's supermarket that was down the street,
You got
fucking
like $5.
nah, bro, we got like $3.
Yeah.
Like they would take like $4.
Right.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like so anyway, my mom always told me, like, you know, the reason why I stayed close to your dad is so that way when you grow up you can't blame me.
Right.
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like you're not gonna blame me for your dad not being around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, outside of like moving to South Carolina for a little bit, you know, we always stayed within distance of my dad, so he couldn't use an excuse why he didn't want to come around.
Right.
But anyway, so his mom, my grandmother, passed away when I want to say when I was like 15. So there he was home alone, right? He was there by himself. So he wanted his kids to move in with him. So I'm like, all right, you know, mom need that fucking break anyway. We was all
Right.
running the streets and shit anyway.
Yeah.
So we move in with him, and fucking you know, we're picking our rooms and shit. And I decided to go downstairs and pick my grandmom's room.
Oh, you crazy.
Yeah, so
Crazy.
I was like, well, back then I wasn't thinking about no ghosts and
Right,
shit like
yeah.
that. You don't give a fuck. So anyway, I go, I'm picking her room and shit. And I go to clean out the closet. When I do, it's like old sheets and blankets, like her blankets and sheets and shit.
Right.
And I fucking shake him out, bro, and all these mice jump out, bro.
Oh, shit.
Yo, like, when I see the house is infested with mice, bro, infested.
I don't
with
think
mice,
people
bro.
would understand
Nah,
the
they don't get it.
infestation
Like,
that
nah,
would,
they don't get it. Like
like a trash can full of dead mice. Like,
yeah, I'm gonna get on that. Like, so it was so bad. Like the first couple of nights, like I set mouse traps out, bro, and like I'd have 5 in my room, and every night all 5 would be snapped.
that's crazy.
Like,
That's terrible.
and I'm talking like downstairs in the basement. Well, we had a dog, and this is when I knew my dad was kind of off, right? Because we had a dog downstairs, and he used to sit on his chair, and there was MTV on the TV. That's like, why's the dog downstairs watching TV, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, this whole house is just nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew my dad was kind of off. Like, he dealt with, whatever issues he was dealing with. So, but, fucking the dog being downstairs watching TV was kind of weird. And we had a trash can downstairs strictly for the mice, bro. Like, you're talking a 13-gallon trash can filled with mice.
Right.
And we would fill that shit up. Like, it would take us maybe a week to fill that trash can up. That's how crazy it was, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, yo.
You know what I'm saying? But fucking...
So y'all just left the mice inside that trash can, not worried
Yeah,
about
well, listen, we dumped it, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? But, like, after, like, the second week, bro, we just stopped. We just said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the mice were getting hungry, and they just started fucking eating each other out of the mice traps.
Oh,
the
shit.
mouse traps. So, fucking, anyway, so we used to do crazy shit. Like, we had a pit bull, right? And
Right.
we used to, I remember taping up an old radio to fucking, to my dog, taping it around him.
Oh, shit.
And turned on fucking, like it was some Spanish music, and pushed him in my dad's room. I woke my dad up at like 3 in the morning, bro. He
Oh,
was fucking
damn.
pissed, bro. He was fucking pissed. But then, so this is where shit get crazy. Like, this is towards like the end. Like, we would go over there. We weren't living there anymore. So, fucking, we go. I think it was like my youngest brother had walked in there. I think he was going there looking for some change or whatever. So he's looking through my dad's shit. Well, because my dad would never really let us in his bedroom, right? Like, no one
Right.
ever went in there. So he goes in there, and there's a map set up on top of our dresser, of my dad's dresser, right?
Right.
It's a map, and it's open. So we're like, what the fuck is a map open for? Like, my dad doesn't go anywhere. So then we lift the fucking map up, right? And there's a note. There's a note under there that says, like, the people that put brain waves in my brain, like, all types of, like, notes. And I'm
shit.
like, yo, this shit crazy. Like, and my little brother is like, bro, this motherfucker crazy, bro. Like, so then we wound up leaving, right? Like, a couple of us wound up leaving. We wound up going to mom's, out in Newcastle.
Mm-hmm.
We sitting there, and it, probably like 3-4 hours go by, and she comes up, she's like, what the fuck did y'all do to your dad? And I'm like,
shit.
the fuck you talking about? Bro, we've been here.
Right.
She goes, they got your dad's house surrounded.
Oh, shit, really?
They got your dad's house surrounded.
Oh, damn.
And they're talking to him right now. And I'm like, what the fuck happened?
Oh, shit.
Well, come find out. My little brother, bro, this little prick, he called the fucking, not the police, but he called the fucking, like,
The crisis.
like,
Social services
it's like the psych ward.
Right.
I called a psych ward. And it was like, I think my dad's going to kill me. And he was
Oh,
like,
shit.
It was like, what do you mean? He was like, my dad's got a shotgun in his trunk.
Oh,
He didn't have
damn.
no fucking shotgun in his trunk,
Yeah.
right? And they're like, can you get to it? He was like, hell no, he'll fucking kill me, right? So what happened was he called them, said he was crazy, and he was going to murder him.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
Damn.
mom snapped, bro. She was like, don't fucking do that to your dad. I don't really care what kind of relationship you got with him. And I'm like, bro, I ain't do that shit.
Yeah,
You know
Damn.
what I'm saying? Like, so this little motherfucker did that shit on his own, bro.
yeah.
Damn. So did you know about it, or?
Nah, I didn't know that he was going to go that far.
Right.
I know he was like, saying some dumb shit like, oh, dad's going to kill us now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he finds out we know he got brainwaves or some crazy shit. Like, I thought that shit was weird. That when I found that shit, I'm like, yo, I'm ready to leave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but I wasn't going to go that crazy, but this motherfucker did. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's
Like,
crazy.
I'm
So
like-
what happened? What winded up happening? Did your dad come out, or?
nothing. Like, my dad had just got home from work.
Oh,
and
shit.
the police was waiting for him.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it was like 5 cop cars out there, bro. They were waiting for him, and fucking, you know, I guess they pulled him aside. You know, started talking to him. I didn't know if they put him in cuffs or not, but I think they searched like his car.
Shit.
Yeah, they were doing all types of shit, bro. But
God
you're talking about like, listen, man, you're talking about like, you know, my little brother would call me at any given time and be like, "Yo, call Dad for me, try to get some money." I'm like, "The fuck? What you calling?"
Right.
He was like, "Call him and tell him that I'm in jail. You need bail money." Like, yo, what the fuck, bro? Like, I'm like, man, maybe his kids made him crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a
Like,
good possibility. Shit.
I mean, I'm like, especially dealing with certain motherfuckers,
But
man. Like,
before, I remember Mom had told me that before, like, I don't know if she even had our oldest brother or not, but
yeah,
he had came out and shot at her.
Yeah, when I think she was pregnant with me or
Yeah, she was pregnant with somebody.
yeah, she was either pregnant with me or Steve.
Yeah, he came out and shot at her.
Yeah, he shot at her and shit. I think my dad's always kind of been a little thrown off, man.
Yeah. The UFOs came and fucking got him or some shit.
I don't know. Listen, man. All I just hope is I don't turn that crazy.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Like,
Shit.
because you know that shit, man.
It's hereditary.
You can pass that shit down, bro. I don't, you know, I
Sometimes
don't.
that shit is.
Yeah.
I don't
I mean,
know.
you
Listen,
do pull
it's-
some of his
It's kind of hard, like, you know, it's kind of hard to like listen to this and then really like comprehend how bad it was.
right.
But like, you know, my dad was off, man.
Yeah.
But then again, so were his kids.
Oh yeah. Hey,
We did
all
some
you,
dumb shit, bro.
all you guys are crazy and dumb as fuck.
Who the fuck you calling dumb, motherfucker? Like, fuck you mean, Mr. Fucking check in the fucking mic for 30 fucking minutes. You ain't calling nobody fucking stupid, motherfucker.
I didn't call you stupid. Just dumb as fuck.
Bro, listen. We can cut these motherfucking mics out right now and get busy.
Hey, there's out front the street out there. So let's go.
Fuck, listen, we can lock it in the bathroom like it's prison, bro.
Whoa,
So nobody can run.
shit. We'll show you true colors.
And then you can wipe yourself up with your dew wipes.
Oh
Your
yeah, the
poopery.
do-wipes.
Your fucking poopery spray.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that shit was
man.
wild, dude, man.
Yeah.
Yo, did you fucking
Just FYI, everybody, he does not hate me in real life. He loves me. He won't admit it, but he does.
yeah, when you buy me lunch, I'm your best friend.
I mean, I always buy you lunch and breakfast.
Yo, you know what's crazy? Speaking of that, right? Like, you know what's crazy? Like, we really got up at like 11 o'clock this morning to go get hot fudge sundaes. Like, you know how fat that is, bro?
I was
Like,
already up.
like
so-
no, I'm not talking like literally just woke up. I mean, like,
Got
Who the
up out
fuck
of
does
house.
that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's
like
I
we
don't
literally
know.
fucking got up at 11 o'clock. Like, I eat lunch late. When I got home like 10:30. I'm like, I'm hungry, so I eat breakfast. And then as soon as I eat breakfast, bro, I'm like, yo, I want a hot fudge sundae.
But you got to admit that hot fudge sundae was
Yeah, that
on
shit was
point.
banging. I ain't gonna lie. When I leave here, I might go grab another one.
Yeah, I don't know. That was the coldest fucking ice cream I ever
Yeah, that shit was cold as fuck,
I
bro.
don't know what the hell that
It was so cold it fucking turned the hot fudge into cold fudge.
Yeah, I didn't even have one bit of hot fudge.
Nah, that shit was fucking cold. Bro. Like, it's crazy when you think about, like, yo, ice cream is ice cream. It's supposed to be cold. But
Right,
nah,
yeah.
this shit, bro, was like cold. I don't know
Yeah,
what the fuck they did, but my hot fudge was cold, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that shit made no sense,
Yeah.
bro. I was like, why is this shit so fucking cold, man? He was like, bro, how'd y'all scarf that down, bro? This shit's fucking my head up.
Yeah, I know, yo. Shit's crazy.
Like, remember when we went to fucking, remember when we took you out for your birthday and you ran our bill up?
Man, y'all keep saying this shit, but I had
Bro,
like,
he had like 7 shots.
nah, it was more like 2 or
5
3 shots or
beers.
something like that. I don't even think I had any beer that day.
And he said he was good to drink, remember?
Yeah.
He was good to
Drive on a suspended
On a
license.
suspended
And the
license.
motherfucker didn't even tell us
Yeah,
the motherfucking license was suspended, bro. We drove around with this motherfucker for 2 years, bro.
2.5 years.
2.5 years, and not one
Never
time did
fucking
he tell us, bro. You know what? You know why he did that though, right? So his car wouldn't get
Yeah.
towed, and we had our license, so he know one of us could fucking drive his car.
Exactly. Hey, you gotta always have a backup plan, baby.
This motherfucker, man. I feel used, bro.
Used and abused, baby.
You know it's funny too. You actually paid for those motherfucking hot fudge sundaes.
I did.
Told us we would buy lunch, you know, And we never really did.
I did.
Technically, we did.
Yeah, technically you did.
because we did go to Vince's.
But I want some more pizza, though. I mean, I don't know, though, because it
Sean,
messed up my stomach, so.
I don't know. Listen, you can have pizza, but Sean, bro,
Nah, he can't have pizza either, bro.
Yeah,
but this man's been letting loose.
Yeah,
since
fucking
we've been
crazy,
here,
yeah.
Like, smell like sewage water, bro. That shit
I think
stinks
it's worse
so
than
bad.
sewage water.
Like, how do you go outside,
I
right?
think the bottom of the pizza wasn't cooked all the way.
So this room,
Excuses.
this room has a sliding glass door, right? He goes out there, he farts, but how the fuck does that shit come back in? Like, you could smell it.
Oh,
like,
man, it's terrible,
like, yo, this
too.
shit is fucking horrible, bro.
Yeah,
He would be sitting there just silent and shit, and then it just hit me like, I'll look over like, you just farted, didn't you? He'd
See,
be
the
like,
thing, when you fart, it stays in a bubble.
Well, when I fart, you can also hear it. Like,
well, when he farts, he traps it under him until he gets up.
yeah, true.
Then when he gets up, it's like a fucking cloud.
The gas mine.
Yo, shout out to fucking Embiid. He just won the scoring title.
He's got to win the MVP now, bro.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, he did.
I
He
think
won the
that's-
scoring title, though.
I think that's going to be...
I think him and Harden are supposed to sit the next game.
Are they?
Yeah,
This
because
is the last game.
they're dealing with a couple of ailments.
Last game of the season, right?
I don't know.
They're done in like 2 or 3 games.
Yeah, I think they're actually going to settle for the last couple games or something like that. I know I read something about.
What they lock in? I think they locked in like the 4th seed anyway. So.
And shout out to Bobby Brink, Flyers prospect. He just won the national championship with Denver. He just signed a contract with the Flyers too, so I'm kind of hyped to see him play. He should be playing the next couple of games.
I haven't been
They got some young kids up, so
haven't been so hyped to watch the Flyers play lately.
yeah, nah, neither have I. Yo, the only reason why I've really been tuning in with the Flyers lately is to see some of the kids, the college kids come up. You know, some of the younger kids are getting ice time because, bro, the Flyers suck.
Yeah,
This year was
it's
like,
terrible, bro.
Like they don't have any superstars, bro.
Yeah.
like even like years past they've been going downhill, but at least they've been competitive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, there was a stretch where they're competitive. You know, they make the playoffs, but the problem is like, you know, you see a trend. You know, make the playoffs next year, miss the playoffs. Following year, make the playoffs next year, miss the playoffs.
Yep.
Like this team hasn't had a star, right? Like Giroux, like you can call him a star, right? And I think they've done wrong by Giroux for so fucking long because they've never given him anyone else.
Right.
But Giroux, you know, as a rookie, bro, when he came up, I think he was on the 3rd line. That's when they made the Stanley Cup run.
Right.
That's when they had Mike Richards, Jeff Carter. They had like legit shooters, right? And even Claude Giroux, the captain, isn't as great as fucking Mike Richards, the captain, was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they gotta do something, bro. The ticket sales are fucking horrible. They fail to go into an actual rebuild. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, bro, you got to rebuild. Like, what they should have did was when they realized they weren't winning with Scott Hartnell, with fucking Wayne Simmons, and all these fucking, you know, Claude Giroux, Jake Voracek, at their height, bro, they should have traded everyone.
Yeah.
Stacked up first-round picks, stacked up prospects, you know what I'm saying, and just keep going, man. Like, and start building, bro, but they didn't fucking do it.
I'm sorry. That one Flyers game we went to was the Flyers versus Penguins in playoffs.
Playoff game?
Yeah, bro.
That was one of the best happenings. I always tell people, too, bro, like, you know, I know there's not a lot of hockey fans, like, you know, especially people I know. There's not a lot of hockey fans, but, bro, I'm telling you.
That shit right there, boy, like,
I'm a massive football fan, bro, but I'll tell you, and I'm a massive hockey fan, but I'll tell you right now, and I know you'll agree with me, there's nothing like going to a hockey game.
No, nothing like
especially a playoff game to a rival.
I can go. I can go to a hockey game, and the atmosphere it's so fucking
it's electric, bro.
And it's but like when you're sitting at home, I can't really get into it at home. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But when I'm at a game, bro, it's totally different. I'm into it. I'm fucking. I remember I punched the chicken back of her head because they scored a goal.
Make sure you say accident.
It was on accident too. I don't beat women at all. But I went to go get up out of the seat, and I'm a bigger dude. I'm fat, so the seat was suction
Did you
cupped to my
punch her
leg.
or did you kick her?
Nah, I punched her.
Because I stepped on the chick's hair, bro. I'm like, listen, you got to put, because the way the fucking stands are, right?
Yeah.
Like, you got the concrete padding and shit like that.
Right.
But then, when the person in front of you was sitting, like, we like to sit all the way up top, 202,
Yeah,
section 202, row 15.
Yeah.
Where I could sit up on the back of my seat and be comfortable, right?
Yeah.
Well, the issue is the people in fucking row 14, right? They fucking, if it's a girl, her hair's laying on a concrete pad. So you got to stand up, and she's trying to stand up, and you fucking yank her fucking head back because you stepped on her hair.
Yeah,
It's like, you got to put your hair up, my guy.
Yep.
But remember that particular playoff game, fucking. Remember, a dude had a fucking fishing line tied to a fucking
penguin's head.
Yeah, to a fucking stuffed penguin.
Yeah, yep.
It was dangling over the fucking glass like he was hanging a penguin, bro. Like,
yeah, that shit was funny as hell,
that shit was dope, bro. There's nothing like a fucking hockey game. The problem is we could get tickets real cheap right now, but who the fuck wants to go?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I enjoy a hockey game, bro, but I don't want to go watch a horrible product. I'd rather watch that shit on TV.
Right, yeah.
And instead of going there dealing with traffic, and that mine's just not that far. It's 30 minutes from us.
Yeah.
So it's not even that. It's not even that bad.
It's just the traffic getting out of there and all, bro.
Yeah.
It's the Philly traffic. That shit is just terrible.
And you just don't want to watch a horrible fucking product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the fucking problem, man.
Didn't you guys go up and watch the paint dry?
Oh, man,
that was here. No, we were on to talk about that.
Yeah, we were.
This was a terrible, terrible day, bro. Like terrible.
Yeah. So for optics, we tried to go up there. They were setting a record. It was like
it's supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah. So they were trying to like set a fucking
Guinness Book of World Records.
Book of World Records. So it was stupid, bro. Like, how many people watch paint dry?
Yeah.
And that shit sounds fucking dumb as hell, bro. And in reality, that shit is stupid as shit, bro.
Yep, it is.
But the fucking, bro, that was the worst fucking time.
So what happened, what started it, we were in a purple minivan. We called it the Barney Mobile.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, it was your Barney Mobile. Let's not act like it was some stranger's mobile.
So,
Yeah.
Vehicle.
It's like, I borrowed it from a friend.
Yeah, I borrowed it from a friend.
So we get up. We're on 95 right by the Philly airport, and turn around. Like, we hear this like cracking or cranking by the front wheel. So pull over on 95 to see what it is, and get out. And we see that the axle is all fucked up under there. So
we're like, literally from a quarter mile from the bridge.
Yeah. Well, no, we were further from the bridge.
Was it?
Yeah, but we turned around. We was like, well, it was probably like 10 minutes to the stadium or 20 minutes home. And we were like, we're already up here. Might as well just keep going.
Well, I thought we were closer because remember we were just fucking about to pass the airport.
We were at the airport, right?
Yeah. So it's
the airport,
not far because the
the
bridge
airport's
is
like
right
5 miles from the bridge. So, but yeah, we were at the airport right there by the airport on 95 and fucking seen the axles all fucked up. Mm-hmm. And then we was like, fuck it, we're going to keep going. And we're going, bro. And like,
we're committed. We
get right to the bridge, right to the bottom of the bridge. And that's where, if we did over 35 miles an hour, the whole fucking car is shaking. And I'm like, oh, this isn't good, bro. Like, if one fucked up move, like, we're snapping the axle, we're going off the bridge, it's death. Like,
well, we got to get, after we were done, we got to get fucking towed back.
So we get off the exit and pull into the stadium and shit. And then we're already in a bad mood because the fucking car broke down on us. So we go in there and watch the paint dry, and they happened to take a fucking picture of us.
And then we got on the cover, bro.
Yeah,
we
were
put
on
the
cover
that says, what the fuck was
tens of hundreds
of fans.
Watch the paint dry.
And our fucking photos are on there, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, you gotta be fucking shitting me, bro.
Yeah, already on a bad day, you want to do this shit? Like, bro, it was terrible.
I will never, like, sometimes, like, 'cause at the beginning of the season, you know, they put the logos and shit down on the ice. And sometimes I'll hit Chunks with a text and be like, yo, you want to go up there? He'd be like, fuck no.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things like, what the fuck? But that's when, like, me and Chunks used to be like, We were at hockey games all the time.
Yeah, we were going all the time, bro.
Chunks don't do it as much anymore. Like he don't.
Last time I went was like maybe
like
a
watching
year
hockey
ago. I don't
as much, but he used to do that shit.
Yeah,
he was diehard for a while.
I'm telling you, and then we had to get towed out of there, bro. Like the tow truck driver sitting there circling the building, like, "Where you guys at?" I'm like, "Dude, we're inside the fucking stadium. Like, pull into the parking."
Yeah, he thought we were like outside.
What are you doing, bro? Like, so
that shit was embarrassing, bro.
Yeah, man. Then we had to take a half-hour ride home with this dude because we ain't have no other ride down. So we got towed down, and we were in the tow truck. That shit was uncomfortable as fuck. Like. That shit was bad, bro.
Terrible.
Yeah, like it was that watching paint dry. That shit was terrible. But hey,
yeah, that shit was pretty bad.
Yeah,
it's a hard thing to admit.
It is. It sucks, but hey, you live and you learn. You know what I mean? Like,
you don't live and learn. You don't live and learn to that bullshit.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Terrible.
I'll never do that shit again.
You stuck up there like that.
Yo, it's fucking, like now, like I said, like you get cheap tickets now, bro, but I don't even want to fucking go. Like, I want to watch the kids play, but I'd rather just watch it on fucking TV.
Yeah.
Well, how much are tickets now?
I'd be surprised they ain't
$20.
Away. Probably cheaper than that.
Yeah.
If you go online right now, bro, that motherfucker's probably something like
$12-13.
Shit, yeah, probably cheaper than that, bro. The motherfuckers they suck, bro.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Trash, bro. They're like, I think they're like fifth place. I mean, fifth out of out of last spot. They're fucking horrible, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Fucking terrible.
Yo, what well, you want to get on that fucking? Where we at? You want to get on that fucking snowstorm?
Yeah.
So what was
back
that,
in '96?
Yeah, back in '96. So, shit was that 12 back then? Yeah. I think I was 12, right?
I was 4. God damn, it was that long ago?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Shit.
But fucking...
Make me feel
So
old
I
as fuck.
remember we had this massive snowstorm, bro. And that shit, bro, like, when you're younger, that's a lot of fucking snow.
Yeah, it was
so
like
built
26, 27 inches.
Yeah,
like
something crazy, bro. And I remember motherfucker. Yeah, it's crazy because motherfuckers are still delivering food in that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this dude pulled up, and he was going in the building. He had pizza. And we're all standing out there. We had shovels and shit walking around. And somebody was like, yo, let's shovel his ass in. So we fucking shoveled him in, bro. We shoveled his ass in. And then we kind of like walked away. And he came back. And he was like, hey, kids. He was like, yo, help me get out. I'll give you $20.
Oh, shit.
So we fucking shoveled him out. He handed us $20, bro. And then we walked fucking up to the gas station to buy some shit. But yeah, man, like, that shit was funny as shit.
Yeah. Hey, that's a quick way to make $20, shit.
Yo, remember we used to play, like, fucking Spider out that motherfucker?
Oh, I remember.
Spider, for anybody that don't know, is, like, a massive fucking, like, tag game, right? Like, almost kind of like hide and seek, basically, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know who the fuck decided to name it Spider, but, the apartment complex is big as shit, bro.
Yeah, yep.
So fucking, everybody would kind of go just run off, find a place to, dip off to. And I remember we got into somebody's fucking car. I don't know whose fucking car it was. It was like we were packed in there, bro. It was like 5, 6 of us in this fucking car.
Damn.
And it, it's fucking, I think it was like cold out. It was a little chilly out that night. And then with us being inside, breathing and shit, it steamed up the fucking car.
So it gave it up.
Yeah, so it basically gave us up. So anyway, the motherfucker that who was basically, had to go around to find everybody, this motherfucker, this dude was a little off, man. He came up, bro, and he just started fucking wailing at the fucking car with like, I think it was a wiffle ball bat.
Oh, shit.
He started smacking the fucking car, bro. He was like, I got you, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck? Calm down, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
God
the
damn.
fuck? Like, and these motherfuckers.
Was he trying to kill y'all or something?
Yo, they used to do like crazy shit, bro. Like,
bro.
one dude would use fucking like, when it was his time, he'd go home and grab like a fucking pellet gun. Like
Didn't the one dude use a butcher knife or some shit?
I don't know, but maybe. I mean, bro, listen, you know, motherfuckers did some crazy shit, bro.
Because I remember the one time Mom had she was calling for y'all or something on the balcony, and somebody was like, "He's running around with a butcher knife." I was like, holy shit!
So I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that fucking story.
Oh yeah.
So what happened was, so we had a dude that used to be. He was a family friend, but he lived in the neighborhood too. He lived in one of the row houses.
Yeah.
We called him Elway because he was a big fan of John Elway.
Yeah.
And you know, he was a tall motherfucker. You remember? He was tall as shit, bro. Well, he used to play all-time quarterback, and anybody that doesn't know, all-time quarterback is a guy who
just switches sides.
He switches sides to play quarterback for each team. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, you know, one night, fucking, he decided to like it was I think mischief night.
Right.
He decided to fucking, you know, throw a Michael Myers mask on. Came out the house with a fucking butcher knife, like a real butcher knife, bro. And fucking like everybody just bounced, bro. Somehow he locked eyes with me.
Oh shit.
And I'm running, screaming like a little bitch, right? And he's coming after me, yo. And I'm running as fast as I can. And I go to our apartment, and I'm banging on the fucking door, right? I'm like, Mom, let me in. And I'm screaming, crying like a little baby. She opens the door. She's like, what the fuck's going on? Before I could go inside, he turns that little corner, right? Like, because when you walk up our steps, you got a little hallway, and then there's a fucking, you know, you hit a corner, and then there's our door.
Right. Mom
sees him. She slams the door in my fucking face.
Oh, shit.
No bullshit, bro. Slams it right in my fucking face, bro. At that point, he takes the mask off and he starts losing his shit. And I'm like, yo, my mom just basically killed me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, man.
Elway was a wild motherfucker, bro. Like, I remember fucking Gotti and fucking, it was some other kid, it was a Spanish boy. And fucking, they were fucking with his electricity.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so like they were hitting like his breaker box or something.
Yeah,
some
the
shit.
breaker boxes were out. If for you don't know, the row homes, the breaker boxes were outside.
Yeah,
like out back of the house.
Yeah, near the meters.
Right.
Like it was weird as shit, right? But like, so they would hit the fucking electric off, right? So one of them would basically spy. So essentially what it was they had a concrete pad that was their fucking that was their deck. You know what I'm saying? Like that was like their little deck area, whatever. So, and they had like a metal railing attached to it. So fucking one of them, you know, the one boy, what he would do is he'd be peeking through his window, right, to just kind of watch his reaction. And Gotti would be on the roof, but reaching down, hitting the breaker box, right? So then all you hear Elway be like, yo, what the fuck is going on with my electricity, man? So then he sees the boy, right?
Oh shit! And
fucking. He sees him, and he runs out the fucking door, and he grabs him, right?
Oh, shit.
And he clothesline. Now, mind you, this drop from the fucking concrete to the grass, the hilly grass area, is probably, I want to say, probably about 3.5 feet, right? It's pretty fucking big when you're a 10, 12-year-old, right? He fucking clotheslined him like a bat out of hell, bro. Just ran out, was like, whack him.
Oh, shit.
Just clotheslined the shit out of him, bro. He's screaming, crying on the fucking floor. Gotti jumps off and fucking runs off, and I'm like, bro, this shit's funny as hell, bro. The kind of like mischief, like especially like mischief night, bro.
Right.
Mischief night used to be crazy. It wasn't nothing. I remember one night we didn't mischief night, bro. We didn't have shit. We didn't have eggs, nothing, bro. I was shoving the fucking chicken legs down people's fucking down their gas tanks, bro.
Oh, shit.
You know, trying to shove chicken legs down people's shit, bro. Like, yeah, man.
What the fuck?
That shit was fun as hell. I remember one time, fucking, because I think I was like, what, a year younger than Gotti. And fucking when I was younger, he used to tell me, because of where our fence was, I think where we lived at, it used to be a fucking, like a military base back in the day.
Right.
So like there was like old buildings and shit behind like the fenced in areas. And he used to tell us back there, he'd be like, yo, you know, there's a leprechaun live back there. Right. And this is like the heyday of like the leprechaun movies and shit like that. And he's like, yo, there's a leprechaun back there. So like, all right, well, let's go over there. Now mind you, this fence, bro, is probably like 15 feet tall. Like it's a tall ass fucking fence.
Right.
I'm like, all right, so we climb it. I climb that motherfucker, bro. I go to jump. My shoestring gets stuck on top. I'm dangling, bro. Fucking dangling. Bro, everybody's laughing and shit. and I'm dangling from my shoestring, bro.
That's a tough ass shoestring, boy.
Yo,
I'll tell
I'm telling you,
what.
bro. Because if I'd have fell on my head, bro, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now. I'm telling you, yo.
Shit.
And then somebody had to come climb the fence and and grab me the fuck off of there, bro.
Damn. That had to be a strong motherfucker.
We used to do some wild shit out there.
It was fucking Jesus that did that shit, bro.
Oh.
Jesus came and grabbed me.
Damn.
It's like, fuck, yo.
That's just crazy shit.
Remember playing baseball in the parking lot and fucking people's cars up.
Oh, bro, I remember
Just
when there was...
nailing the fuck out of their cars with these balls and shit. And
Yeah, nobody complained, bro. That's the
Nobody.
crazy thing. Remember we used to play baseball behind 707 building.
Yeah.
And fucking, we used to smack baseballs and hit people's windows and shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Right.
The side, because when you hit the side of a building, bro, people in that apartment can hear that shit.
Right.
They never fucking complain. You ain't doing that shit now.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck no.
Well, the only time they complain is when we played wall ball and we were knock shit off of people's walls.
But I remember the one time where we were playing baseball and the little boy got fucking smacked in the dome piece because he ran right behind somebody while they were batting. And bro, like,
I think I remember
I
that.
fucked him up, bro. They had to send the ambulance and everything. I remember that shit.
I
That
think I
shit's
know what you're
crazy.
talking about.
That shit was wild, bro. I'm telling you, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, that shit was funny as shit out there, man. Like, I remember one time, yo, hold on, before I get to that, back to the fucking snowstorm shit, that shit was so massive, bro. I remember one day in the morning, mom told me and Gotti, she was like, yo, go up to the shopping center and get me a 12-pack of Pepsis. And I'm like, bro, I'm short as
can't
shit,
drink water?
bro. Yeah, like, I'm short as shit, bro. I'm like, yo, like,
Yeah.
you see how much snow was on the fucking ground?
That and
Bro.
everything was damn near closed all the time for like.
Yeah, I'm
a
like,
week.
yo, it was like fucking, bro, it took us like an hour and a half to get up there and
Right.
back. Now, mind you, this is a fucking 10-minute trike at any point in time, right? Like, like 10 minutes, that's
Yeah.
it, back and
Right.
there and back. Bro, it took us over an hour, bro. And Gotti's like, yo, bro, just stay in my footsteps. Like, I'm talking like snow up to your knees, bro, when you're a
Well, it's
kid.
higher than me.
I'm like, holy shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's
you know,
crazy.
I had to follow his footsteps, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo.
Can you imagine if that happened now? You know what people would call it? Child abuse and all this other shit?
Yeah.
But see, that's the difference.
But that's
of-
back when we used to, like we said before in other episodes, we used to leave the neighborhood and
Right,
you were everything was good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yep.
I could leave the neighborhood. You was too young to leave the
Right,
neighborhood.
yeah.
But fucking, we would leave the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? We'd leave the neighborhood and fucking
Yeah, we'd hop on buses and just go.
yeah, like either that, get on the fucking bike. Listen, I used to ride
Yeah.
that bike like
Yeah.
5-10 miles, bro, like crazy shit.
Well, you need to
And
get
go
back
on.
on that bike.
I know you ain't talking.
Yeah.
I know you ain't talking.
And we ride all the way down to Banning Park.
You need more than a fucking bike.
Yeah.
You get on a fucking top of a jet, motherfucker. Get some propulsion on your fucking ass. Said you need to get back on that bike. I think everybody in this room needs to get back on that fucking bike. What the fuck you talking about, bro? This motherfucker. So anyway, I was really fucking interrupted. I was coming back from the store one day, and I seen everybody in between the 707 and 706 building, right? And everybody's like sitting on the fucking green boxes, and I mean everybody, bro. Like both buildings are empty, right? And they're fucking all standing out there, and I'm like, the fuck. So anyway, they're screaming, Jimmy. I'm like, the fuck is going on? They're like, bees. And they peep this though. The fucking
shit.
entire time I'm walking, right? I didn't even realize I'm swarmed with bees.
Oh, shit.
Like, I don't know what the fuck. I'm too young to be doing drugs anyway. So, but I must have been on something. Because I didn't even notice this shit. Like, there's bees.
You didn't hear him buzzing around?
Nothing, bro. Like, everything was it just doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's
But
crazy.
I'm talking, like, because there was a nest on the side of the fence, and that nest was massive, bro. Like, so, and nobody would fuck with it. It was there for a while.
Right.
But I think one of the younger kids that went over there and hit that motherfucker with a bat,
Oh, shit.
and all hell broke loose.
Damn.
Yo, and the crazy part is, like, I started running, right? I never got stung one time.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah, crazy, bro.
Damn.
That shit was wild, yo.
Shit, well, to add to that, like
You would have got stung though, because you're pretty fucking.
yeah. So we were
It's back when you had a neck. Your neck would have got fucked up.
yeah.
Now it's just a
True.
pancake.
Fuck you. But to that bee story, like back
Remember you got stung in your fucking pee hole?
no, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
But anyway, before I was rudely interrupted, but
Yo, I did get stung in my neck one time. It did hurt. My bad. Go ahead.
is that the reason why you ain't got a neck now, or
Oh.
I do got a fucking neck. Fuck you, mean.
you got head, shoulders?
I know you ain't fucking talking about somebody's neck, bro. Because I'm looking at you right now as you sit on your recliner, and your fucking head is sitting on your chest. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Motherfucker, your fucking boobs is sitting on your fucking stomach, or your stomach's sitting on your boobs. I don't even know how the fuck that happens, but I think that's what's going on.
But anyway, back to that bee story.
Man, fuck your B story.
But turned around the one day we were cutting down trees because we made this was trying to make this like tree house type thing with real trees.
Who, you were?
Me, our cousin, and our uncle was so fucking. I'm sitting
Talking
there,
about Ricky?
Yeah, and
Oh, fuck. Y'all were trying to make a
Uncle
tree
Norm,
house.
yeah.
Oh,
So-
shit, what the fuck was that
Bro,
man out there
so
doing?
we're sitting there. So I'm sitting there. I'm hand sawing this little ass tree, right?
You met
and
your
fucking-
brother. You met your brother.
So anyway, turn around. I'm hand sawing this fucking tree, and I hear like a buzzing, and I smack like because I thought it was just a fly. So I smack it away, and I keep going, and next thing you know, I hear, bzzz, and I'm like, oh shit, bees! I fucking turn around and I turn around to run, and I slip and fall. And they said that my feet and my hands were constantly moving, and I wasn't going anywhere. So I turned around. When I finally was able to get up, I started running, and I had a black shirt on, bro. And they was like, my whole back of my shirt was all yellow, was straight yellow from the bees.
Nah,
I wind up,
That was your piss.
bro. I got stung on my ass crack, my asshole, like, bro. I got stung on my ears, like, bro. Because when I took my shirt off, bees were down in my had like fell down into my my ass crack and shit, bro.
They
And
fell down.
They got
Bro,
stuck.
they got stuck and stung the fuck out of me, bro. I was sitting there, I hopped in that trailer,
Is that
bro.
why you went to the massage parlor?
Bro, I was running around that trailer butt ass naked trying to get the bees off of me.
Listen,
It was
some of these
bad.
stories that we tell, you end up naked entirely too much for my comfort.
Hey, you should see what happens when I get drunk.
Nah,
The clothes come off, baby.
I'm not sure now.
Yeah. Back to the whole bike thing. One of these episodes we gotta get into the original, the OG Lance Armstrong. You know what I'm talking about. Motherfucker, everywhere you seen him, he rode a bike, bro.
Oh, woo woo. Yeah.
Yo, weren't we supposed to stop over there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we were
at
supposed
some
to go
point?
see him at one point, but we never did.
He was so free before he took in his sister and got all them fucking
I know,
cats, bro.
I know.
I feel so bad for him, man.
Yeah.
I remember before that happened, he was like, "Man, my sister wants to move in, man, but yo, she don't."
She was only supposed to be there for 2 months, bro.
Bro, it's been
It's been
2
20
decades.
years.
Holy shit.
bro, it's been like a good decade. She ain't moved out
I was
yet.
like,
She probably kicked him out.
you probably.
She probably put him in like a nursing home and shit.
Yeah, that's bad, yo.
Yo, remember the story about fucking, like, yo, my man has the worst of luck, bro. Remember the story about his girlfriend?
About his girlfriend,
Oh,
yeah. Yo,
Bro,
this,
this
Yeah.
man went down. Yo, listen, I saw him, because we were with my aunt. We'd stay at my aunt's house. And right next to him, Wu lived there. So
Yeah.
fucking, he was a family friend. And then one night he's like, "Yo, I'm about to go to my girlfriend's." Because I asked him, I was like, "Yo, you want a drink?" He's like, "Nah, I gotta go to my girlfriend's tonight. She lived right down the street." I'm like, "All right, man, have fun. See you tomorrow."
Yeah, right.
Next day I see him, bro. He's like all tore up, right, in a trailer and shit. He's all tore up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck's going on?" He was like, "Man," and nonchalantly he just goes, "I was at my girlfriend's last night. We got drunk, we had sex." He said, and then, I left. I come home. I get a call this morning. She fell out of bed and broke her neck.
Oh, shit.
I was like, yo,
Holy
fuck?
shit.
yeah. That's
Now,
a fucked up
yo,
way
it was
to
the way he told me. It was just
Right.
like, I knew he was tore up about it, but yo, I was like, bro, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Like, how tall is her bed?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Like, that is crazy.
Apparently,
crazy.
she had a nightstand next to it, and her head hit that, and like broke her neck or some shit like that.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that's wild. Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, I know you said you partied last night. What did y'all do?
Yeah, right.
What kind of partying were y'all doing? Because
yo.
I want to join.
You want to join? Yo, see, this is the shit he says, bro. He just says shit that makes no sense. Like, who the fuck hears that story and say, hey, that sounded like a good time?
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking nobody. Nobody's going to listen to this like, bro, what's their number?
Sounded like a good time before that happened, okay? That's what I was getting to.
Bro, you don't have to listen. There's one thing you don't have to worry about is falling out of bed and break your neck because you got to have a neck in order to break it. So you're fucking good on that one.
Oh, shit. That's funny as hell.
So what we got? You got any more? I know you got some more trucker stories. Hit us with a trucker story.
I don't know. Oh, there was this one time.
At band
I
camp.
was-
Tell us
nah.
band camp.
You in this band camp?
Didn't you get fucking fingered by Freddie at band camp?
No, I've never been to band camp, and I don't even know who Freddie is.
It's the movie Freddie Got Fingered. You ever see
Yeah,
that?
that
shit?
shit was funny
That
as
shit
hell.
is the dumbest, funniest fucking movie in the world, bro.
But anyway, back to my trucker story since you rudely cut me off for the second time.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
But no, there was this one time fucking I just started driving trucks and I was with my trainer still. And I made him a shitload of money in 3 weeks. So we partied for the last week in Florida. And we parked at a truck stop. It was a Love's truck stop on I-4. And we took a taxi from there to Orlando. And we went to a couple strip clubs and like regular clubs and shit. And fucking, so he goes to drop me off. He lived in Georgia, and he was going to drop me off in Savannah the next day. So what we were supposed to do was, he was going to drop me off at a hotel. He was going to go home and then come back, pick me up, and take me to the bus station. Well, before that, him and his girl had gotten into a big fight. So he was like, he called me D. So he was like, D, I'm just going to take you.
He called you
So
dick.
you came back to the hotel. You all got naked.
Say, hey, D.
This is another
But-
one story you lose your clothes in.
Nah, but so turn around, like he was like, D, I'm gonna take you. We're gonna go back to my house just to see how my girl is acting. I was like, all right, cool, that's cool. So we go over there. We
No,
now mind you, bro,
no, you never do
this
that, bro.
this is like a trailer park in Georgia, bro. When I say they had no streets, it was all mud, bro. And we were in a tractor trailer. We didn't have the trailer, but we had the tractor. And bro, I'm telling you, like, we're going through this mud, and I'm like, bro, we about to get stuck. Like, this shit isn't even fun. Like, so we pull up to his
You
trailer,
have no road.
bro. It was
This ain't
crazy.
the fucking 80s.
So we pull up to his place and all, and fucking, he was like, just sit here. I'm gonna go inside real fast and talk to her real quick. And I was like, all right, cool. 45 minutes go by, bro. He's coming out with his shit in his hand. I'm like, oh, she just tossed his fucking ass out, bro. So he comes up, he fucking throws some clothes on the fucking seat, then throws an AK on the fucking seat. Was like, here, throw this in the back. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, this bitch just kicked me out. I was like, shit.
I thought he was going to say he killed her.
Yeah.
Nah, but he was like, this bitch just kicked me out. And then fucking, after like he got all of his shit, we put it in the back of the truck or whatnot. We pull out of there, and she calls him up, was like, I hope you and your friend went to CVS and got some party hats because y'all were partying this whole time. And I was like, damn, bro, like, I didn't even know it. I didn't even have anything to do with this shit. Like,
So moral of the story, did you give him the D?
no, none of that gay shit happened.
Did you get naked?
When I slept that night, I did. And I think I left a shit stain on the hotel sheets.
Oh my god!
Bro, you admit entirely too much. Like, my man
Hey,
leaves shit
everything's
stains at
out-
hotels.
everything
He
is
gets
out in
pink
open,
eye
baby.
At hotels.
Where was your trainer? Remember, he got kicked out. Don't tell me he was in the hotel room with you.
No, he was in another hotel room.
Okay.
Nah, they were
But
sharing
it's
a
crazy
fucking bed.
because the hotel room that they had gave him, he walked in on 2 people fucking because they gave him the wrong hotel room. I was like, only in Georgia, bro. Only in Georgia.
So basically, when that happened, he came back to your room.
No, he went back to the hotel room.
Held you and said, "Hey, little D."
No, he went back to the hotel desk and got another room.
I think there's more to this story than he's telling.
No.
I don't think the worst part of this story is him taking a shit on a fucking bed.
Yeah. Like, how'd you get shit stains on the bed, bro?
Because I had, like, you ever fart and it's called a shart. You fart and you shit a little bit.
No, I didn't actually think, like, people that farted actually shit themselves. Like,
well, it's not. It depends
like
on what
shit
you.
in the bed, right? Like,
well, it wasn't like shit in the bed. It was just like I farted and there a little bit of shit. A little bit of shit came onto the ass cheeks, and while I was in the middle of the night sleeping, that must have spread the ass cheeks a little bit, and boom.
Did you get a shower the next morning?
I did. Because I had a fucking 30-hour bus ride back up.
Well,
so
that and you had shit all over yourself.
That's a good possibility.
Because if it was on the bed, you rolled in it.
Yeah. Well, no, it wasn't like that thick on the bed. Like, it was just a smear, like something you get in your fucking boxers.
Where are we at right now? Because we just spent like an hour. We just spent like an hour just
talking on story. Yep.
We literally didn't do anything other than
story time, baby.
Stories are fun, man.
You gotta love story time.
We're like,
yeah, but I'm trying to hear another fucking illegal Chinese parlor story. That's what I want to fucking hear. I want to hear some shit. It's like
tune in for the next time for that. That'll be next episode.
Well, we can't do story time 3 already.
Why can't you have as many story times as you want?
Well, we wrapping this up or?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, our next podcast we'll get into something else, and then we'll do story time on another one.
Yeah.
All right, so like always, you guys can follow us on Twitter. You can comment on Apple Podcasts,
Google Podcasts, Spotify.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah.